Middleweight world champion Miguel Cotto puts his title on the line to face former world champion Australian Daniel Geale. That's Saturday, June 6th. It's at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO.
I'll work with my team, and whatever my team recommends for me, I'll do. But at this stage, they've asked me to make 157, so we'll do that. It doesn't bother me, it excites me, to be honest, because they're not worried about me, they're looking past me. Their confidence is probably too high, and if that's the case, they're not watching probably as many tapes as they should, and they're going to come out with a big surprise.
How much fighting Triple G is going to be an advantage for you coming into this fight?
Sorry?
How much the fact that you fought Triple G is going to be an advantage for you coming into this fight?
It'd definitely be an advantage. There's not too many fighters around like Triple G. He's been proving that he is a little bit different, and that will give me a lot of confidence going into this fight. Miguel Cotto is a much different fighter. He's a smaller fighter. He does fight a lot differently than Triple G, but I'm going in there very confident. I know what I need to do, and that's my main focus. I'm not worried about trying to impress anybody, trying to do anything that I haven't been doing in the gym. I'm just going in there to do everything that I've been doing in the gym. I've had great sparring, and my main goal is to win this fight.
How do you think the year layoff will affect him, Cotto?
My layoff? Or
no, his
layoff. Yeah.
Being out for a year.
I don't believe it'll affect him greatly. A lot of the great fighters are able to have breaks and still come back at 100%. So Floyd Mayweather is the best at it, I believe. He can have however long he wants off, and he still comes back exactly the same. Some fighters can do it. I prefer personally to stay a little bit more busy, but I guess we'll have to see the answer to that question on the 6th.
It seems all the advantages are your way. You fought Triple G. He's been off for a while. They're underestimating you. You're the bigger, stronger man. Maybe you should be the favorite.
Well, I'm not a betting man, but I feel very confident with this fight. That's why I won it. That's why the only thing that's sort of negative against us is that 157-pound limit. But in saying that, there's a lot of positives, and I believe I'm a positive person. I'm staying very positive, and I believe in myself.
What are you at right now?
Wait. I'm not much over. I'm only probably 5 pounds over or something now.
5 over the catch weight.
Yeah. So I'm feeling good. Just about to go to the gym and lose a little bit more. It's going to be a great fight. Miguel Cotto always comes to fight, and I come to fight as well. And I'm going to use my best abilities against his, and I'm sure it's going to be an action-packed fight. I guess the biggest thing I have to remember is not to fall into Miguel Cotto's traps.
Is the catch weight and admissions like Cotto that you're the bigger man, bigger, stronger man?
Yes, it is. They want me to come down because obviously I'm a bit taller, a bit longer reach, and I think the way they see it, it's going to help him, I guess, towards the later parts of the fight.
Danny, can you be a little more specific on how easy it has been making weight? Because I was checking, and you probably haven't been under 158 close to 10 years. So how do you plan on getting to 157?
To be honest, I haven't had to. That's the reason why I haven't been under. But I guess it'll just take that extra little bit of sweat. You wear a sweat jacket occasionally just to draw out that last little bit of sweat, and it will be a fraction harder. It will be a little bit harder, but I will be able to replace that sweat as well.
They say the extra that you put in the gym to lose those extra pounds, you have to pay for it in the later rounds, where you'll be a bit faded. Do you think that you're a guy that's always been active in the ring every round, so do you think that that's going to affect the Daniel Geale that we're accustomed to seeing with a high output?
No, I don't believe it's going to. I think the big reason why is, I've put in a great training camp. I've had help along the way. I've had people guiding me on what I need to do to be able to make this weight, and I'm going to do it properly, and I'll make that 157, and I'll feel great at the end of it. It's going to have their own opinion anyway, and that's the great thing about boxing. I believe I just have to fight the way that I know how to fight best, and that is use my boxing skills, my footwork, my movement, and that's that I've seen in the past that's given Miguel Cotto a lot of trouble. So if I stick to my guns, I don't go out and do anything stupid, I don't try and knock him out or anything silly like that. I'm in with a great chance, and the great thing about it as well is I think Miguel Cotto and his camp are looking past me, very much so, and they're looking for big money fights, and they don't believe that I'm gonna put up that much of a fight, but I'm not here to lose. I haven't come over here to dance around for 12 rounds. I've come over here to fight, and it's going to be an entertaining fight, this one. But in saying that as well, I have to use my best abilities against Cotto's. So obviously I'm not going to stand toe-to-toe and see who can punch hardest to the body, because obviously Cotto, with his experience, he's going to have the advantage there. So I've got to use my best skills against his. But I'm not coming over here to run and duck and hide and try and stay out of the way for 12 rounds. I'm going to use what I can, and I will be successful at that. Thank you, Daniel.